Good Wednesday morning. We're halfway through the week. It's a pretty wet morning, but doesn't look like it's going to be a true washout today after these showers kind of pan out. Mid 80s today, very humid, so it will definitely feel wet and damp out there, but not too bad. And then as we go into the future here, in the afternoon and evening, maybe some showers and storms just from the heating of the day, even though it won't be super hot. Tomorrow it's going to be much warmer, highs up near 90 degrees. We will get a good chance of afternoon and evening showers and storms just due to the unsettledness in nature. We do have the Bermuda High here, pumping southerly winds, and just enough weakness in the high pressure and in the upper atmosphere and stuff to cause daily chances of showers and storms. So we'll see that again on Friday, pretty hot. Again, chances of some showers and storms in the afternoon and evening. Maybe a little more organized there as that one comes through on Friday. Then Saturday, not quite as widespread showers and storms, but still a good chance, that we could see them even on Sunday. Right now, the Sunday forecast is showing us as dry and getting really hot, and that may be because the moisture and stuff will move out early in the day and keep us pretty much a dry and hot day as we head into our Sunday. Then as we go to Monday, still hot conditions, still humid out there. A bit of a I don't know. That looks like it's trying to push a little cooler air in here, but still, 576 is really high isotherm here, so it should be still plenty warm, highs near 90 degrees, maybe an afternoon or evening thunderstorm. Same thing on Tuesday. Maybe a little better chance of showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday. Then we're watching to see, can this front here that you can see kind of with the lines here kind of arching like this, can it actually push south of us later next week? We'll see. More showers and storms probably mid-week next week, and then we try here to get this cooler air. You see the heights coming down a little bit as we head in late next week. Not super cooler, but a little cooler just by things going. Here's the high to our north, northerly winds, a low off the coast. This is a repeating look on this forecast. This could make it feel a little better, a little less humid. Obviously, with northerly winds, we're not going to get the humidity off the oceans and stuff. Doesn't look like a huge push of cool air, but definitely cooler than it has been. Still unsettled weather, not too far away, and so more chances of rain and showers and storms could be there. But also, a little bit of reinforcing of the cooler air trying to come out of Canada. Real battle zone kind of setting up here. This is good for us. We need the moisture. As long as we got all that moisture in the atmosphere and we're riding close to the front, at any point we could see some good rains out of maybe a low pressure or something that could form along it, which is kind of what we're seeing here. Exactly pinpointing when and where that happens will be interesting. Now, this is a little more of a respectable trough trying to build here with a high to the north. So it's trying to push the heights down a little bit more. We'll look at the daily temperatures. I think in general we're going to see still above normal temperatures over this time period. But what we may also see, though, is due to the cloud cover, it tries to keep the temperatures below normal or near normal. Remember, we're mid and upper 80s at this time of the year. It's pretty hot on Thursday. And then, depending on whether or not we get showers and storms, depends on how cool we are. As we head into early next week, that's when I saw the biggest chance for quite the heat up. So this is Sunday, and then we look at Monday and Tuesday. But I did notice there's more moisture here on the GFS model today. So maybe we'll knock those temperatures back a little bit for us. Wednesday, that's that good chance where the front could come south of us and knock the temperatures down. We see that reflected here. And then it kind of stays a little cooler or near normal on this map in the long run. So that's all good news with temperatures. Near or below normal, we're talking low to mid 80s. Not too bad. I think early next week we'll be struggling with the hotter temperatures, but this is showing troughiness here in the east. Also, again, setting us up for better chances of rain. Doesn't mean organized rain, and so if we go out and look at the overall precipitation for the next 2 weeks in our region, I can get it's looking a little wetter today than it did yesterday. So if I go local here and look at the rain, over the next 2 weeks, it looks very wet on the GFS, like I mentioned, but the Weather Prediction Center, which kind of looks at the rain, they're looking over the next 7 days, and over the next 7 days, it doesn't look super wet. I think it just depends on whether or not we get thunderstorms in our backyard. If we get them, we'll get a lot more rain. So that's what the GFS is kind of hinting at on its forecast outlook, and that's why we're seeing it there. And just for comparison, let's look at the European. This only goes out to 144 hours. See how moist or wet it looks. Pretty wet, 1 to 2 inches of rain through about the next week. So that's all good news for the drought situation, which continues to improve. All right, that's your Loudoun County weather outlook. Hope you have an awesome Wednesday as we head and start looking towards the weekend. Have a good one.